Welcome back to Parrot Chat Talk Show with Pamela Rivette. In episode 4, part 1, Pamela and her friend Regina visited Oak Park Cemetery in Alvin. They tested out their ghost box and received a message from Fred, and that he died in his sleep. They are back in part 2, and their adventures continue.
Talks a lot. Where's some guy? Where's Panetta? Tell me, it's been like 5 years since I did that one.
I think I might need to blow it up. There's some guy that's over there. Unless I'm catching something else. Do you see him?
You mean like right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him. Show that to Van.
Let me see.
I don't think it'll show it on the camera.
I don't know.
It's kind of little.
I don't know if that's...
It shows, look, what looks like a man standing right there. I don't see no men over there. I wonder where their stone is. Maybe it was a little before we got on this way. I know it's on this side. I just don't know how much more I can walk that road.
You want me to go check it out?
Yeah, we need to find her stone. She's fairly close to the road on this side of it over here. But we may have overshot it or I overlooked her. But it's Alice Punetta. As far as I know, I was able to see it from the road in my car, if I remember right. So it's going to be one that's raised up. As I know she's in here somewhere. Hang on. Do what? I can't hear her. That's what's funny, I can hear them, but I can't hear people sometimes. As you can tell, I'm sweating my butt off. I'm sitting over here surrounded by the Garcia, Perez, Marcos, Salvador Vasquez, and Eugenio grave sites. When I first sat down here, they noticed how my labor and my breathing are. And I heard one of them tell me, "You know smoking's gonna kill you, don't you?" I said, "Most likely, yes." Then the next thing I heard was, "Why don't you quit?" I was like, "'Cause I'm stupid." And then all of a sudden it went into a bunch of Class C's and several people started talking at once and I couldn't make out the rest, but those were like Class A to my ear. Unfortunately, I didn't have the recorder with me at that time. I was taking a break because of my hips and my breathing. But here's another grave site as we go out the door with the last name Free. That when I've done EVP in the cemetery before is very active and talkative. And as you go out, that's all you see is Free. Well, when I was doing the EVP processing, I got someone saying Audie Free. And if I remember right, when I looked at the grave that time, the day after I processed it, it says Audie Free on it. Now this was like 5 years ago that I did these particular EVPs, and for some reason I'm not able to now find the Alice Punetta's gravestone. All I can remember is it was on the driver's side of my car. We will try to find it at some point. I know it's in this particular cemetery, in this particular little loop that we drove around. So we'll have to get back with you on that, and possibly at a different time, because it is getting dusk, as you can tell from behind me, and getting a little hard to see. So far we've gotten a gentleman that's saying that his name was Fred, and she heard someone say something about hang and something else. I can't remember. Help. She heard help. And then I was carrying on a conversation while sitting right here, and we'll add it to the show later on, but we did capture a picture of what looks like a man standing over in the distance off a ways. You can see the shape real clearly. It almost looks like solid form, but when we look around, as far as I can tell in this particular area of the cemetery, we're the only ones here. So there's no way there was actually a person standing there. So I'm very eager to see what results we get from the photo and what EVP Regina's been walking around catching, since I'm not able to get around and walk very well because of my hips and my breathing. Like I said, this is Texas. It's hot, it's humid, and I've been smoking since I was 12 years old. I'm a dumbass, and I'll admit it. Kids and young adults, or anybody who's thinking of starting smoking, never do it. When they say it's more addictive than crack cocaine, they're being honest with you, because once you start, it's hell to try to stop, especially if you got a lot of stress in your life and so forth. So this is kind of like a public service message here, kiddos. Don't ever start smoking, please. Do yourself a favor, don't do it. It'll ruin your life in more ways than one. It'll make you look older before your time. It'll cause breathing issues. It can cause cancer. It can cause low birth weight in babies. It can cause birth defects. It can cause all kinds of stuff. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is Pamela Rivette, and I would like to thank Regina here in a minute for being with us today. And until the next episode, when we give you the actual results of the other EVP we've been capturing today, I'll check you later. Have a blessed day. Bye.